Live now, right? Namaste everyone. Welcome to Hindi University. Really excited to have all of you this Sunday. As you know, my name is Ashutosh, and we meet every Sunday 8 a.m. US Pacific time, which is time on the west coast of the US, to learn about the Hindi language. For those of you who are completely new to Hindi University, you can learn more about us by going to our YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/Hindi University. And for those of you who are interested in joining our live sessions, you can get all the details on this page, which is tiny.cc/Hindi University. So you will find close to 600 videos organized at a different level, from beginners to advanced level. The books that we've been following, the practice sessions that we have, which are a good number of practice sessions at different time zone. So you'll find the Zoom link to join the classes, as well as the other helpful resources. Most importantly, I want you to now start. Now we have a Discord server as well for Hindi University. I'll go over it in a lot more detail toward the end of the class, but if you are completely new and you want to get started around different systems, we'll be focusing more and more on the Discord as well, so you can you can get a handle on. Give me just 1 minute. I'm gonna put some of you on mute so there's no background noise. Awesome, right? So you can find the link of the Discord also here, and that way, we'll assess your current Hindi level, what your motivations are, what is the current program you are enrolled into. But that way, at least you will get acquainted to the system. Okay. With that being said, as you know, we are dividing the class into two different sections. The first half is really focused on the beginners level, and the second half is intermediate plus, right? Intermediate plus. I'm trying to make sure that I equally divide the time, but that's what I will strive for, right? For the beginners, we are focusing on two books. First one is Pingu Learns Hindi. Pingu Learns Hindi, and the second one is basically Elementary Hindi by Professor Richard Delacy. He's a professor at Harvard University for Hindi language. For intermediate plus, it's a pretty blended curriculum, right? So we've covered Rupert Snell before. We've covered like Usha Jain, as well as the new material that I'm creating, as well as from Kavita Kumar. So it's a combination of multiple stuff based on my understanding of where the group is and what we need, right? So that's a blended curriculum. You don't really need to buy any specific book if you don't have it. As long as you are following, the group and the homework assignments, I think you should be fine. Okay. So that's pretty much all the administrative detail. Okay. And then with this being out of the way, the goal for this class is continue to do the basically the chapter 7 of elementary Hindi book. Okay, as I said, it's from the Professor Richard Delacy. So far, we have covered chapter 6. If you missed any of the previous chapters, you can catch up on YouTube. Okay. Any questions so far? I just want to make sure that I give you the opportunity right now. In case if anyone has any questions, you can unmute yourself and ask. If you have it, I'm sure most of the people, some other people may have it as well. All right. So typically what I do is, we go over the grammar. For the beginners, we do exercises. Similarly, then we go to intermediate plus, and there's a reading comprehension. I'll do a slight variation today, okay? And this time, let's say, take a show of hands. How many, you can use the feature here, that, reaction feature that Zoom provides. How many of you consider yourself in the beginner's side, like beginner, that you think you are beginner? You can, raise your hand. Yeah, okay. Nandini ji, you are not beginner, you're definitely intermediate plus, but it's okay. Right. So what I'll do is, usually I read the paragraph, okay? What I want to do differently this time is, for those of you who are familiar with Devanagari script, And so we'll do it 2 times, the reading comprehension. Okay, we'll read it without the grammar lesson, and I want you to still listen to it very carefully. Okay, it's completely in Devanagari, there's no translation, but I want you all to listen to it and try to process it. Okay, write down your notes. We'll not ask anyone about the translation of it. Okay, but after that, I'll do the grammar lesson, and then we'll read the paragraph again, and I want you to listen to it again after going through the grammar lesson, and see the difference, if you find it useful or not. Okay, so I want some volunteer, and I'm changing the format slightly, so I want some volunteer who can read Devanagari script. If you feel comfortable Devanagari, you can raise your hand. I'm going to share my screen, so the text will be there of Devanagari for you to read it. Don't feel any kind of pressure. I'm here to help you out. But I do want folks who are comfortable with Devanagari to share your okay. So Vidya ji, I have your hand, and then Donna ji. Okay, awesome, good. Nandini ji as well. So I'm gonna split it out. So I'm gonna share my screen. Vidya ji, you want to start? Read it slowly. I'm gonna, hopefully you can see my screen. I'm gonna make it slightly bigger so that way you guys don't see the. Hopefully you can all see it. Right, Vidya ji, all yours. Read the first line slowly. You have to unmute. Okay, I have to unmute you probably, or you can unmute yourself.
ऊपर वाला आशु जी, आफ्ताब वाला?
नहीं, ये रीडिंग
ये
कॉम्प्रिहेंशन,
कहानी
कविता को.
अच्छा।
Yes, so, and everybody, I want you to just probably close your eyes and listen to it, and let's see if you can make sense of it. Okay, slowly, Daddy, go for it.
अच्छा, नमस्ते दोस्तों, वैसे मेरी जिंदगी बहुत अच्छी है, मुझे बहुत कुछ नहीं चाहिए, परीक्षा में मुझको अच्छे नंबर चाहिए, और हाँ, अभी मुझे चाय चाहिए, मेरे भाई को बहुत पैसे चाहिए, और उन्हें एक नई गाड़ी चाहिए, तुम्हें क्या चाहिए? पैसे? शांति? जिंदगी में किसे शांति नहीं चाहिए? दुनिया में सब लोगों को शांति चाहिए ना? बस मुझे बहुत कुछ नहीं चाहिए.
Okay, great job. Anyone else would like to read it again? Because I want this to be read. Professor Anita, you comfortable reading Devanagari?
I think Donna volunteered, so I'll.
Okay, go for it. Donna. Yeah, it's okay. Donna ji, read it.
Okay. नमस्ते दोस्तों, वैसे मेरी जिंदगी बहुत अच्छी है, मुझे बहुत कुछ नहीं चाहिए, परीक्षा में मुझको अच्छे नंबर चाहिए, और हाँ, अभी मुझे चाय चाहिए, मेरे भाई को बहुत पैसे चाहिए, और उन्हें एक नई गाड़ी चाहिए, तुम्हें क्या चाहिए? पैसे? शांति? जिंदगी में किसे शांति नहीं चाहिए? दुनिया में सब लोगों को शांति चाहिए ना? बस मुझे बहुत कुछ नहीं चाहिए.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much. We'll do one more quick. Sheila ji, you want to read it? If you feel comfortable, read it.
I've got my wrong glasses on at the moment because I'm at the optician's visit, so I
No
can't read very
problem.
well on the screen. Sorry.
No problem at all. Anyone else? If not, that's okay. I think we read it twice, but just in case, I want to make sure that if you feel enthusiastic about it, you right. Okay, go for it, Jackie ji.
Okay. Namaste दोस्तों. वैसे मेरी जिंदगी बहुत अच्छी है. मुझे बहुत कुछ नहीं चाहिए. परीक्षा में मुझको अच्छे नंबर चाहिए. और हाँ, अभी मुझे चाय चाहिए. मेरे भाई को बहुत पैसे चाहिए और उन्हें एक नया गाड़ी चाहिए. उन्हें क्या चाहिए? पैसे, शांति. जिंदगी में किसे शांति नहीं चाहिए? दुनिया में सब लोगों को शांति चाहिए ना चाहिए ना. बस मुझे बहुत कुछ नहीं चाहिए.
Awesome. This is great. Amazing. Okay, so I'm going to stop sharing it. Great job, everyone. I hope all of you, even completely beginners, I fully expect all the intermediate plus to understand this one. Some of the word may be completely new, and hopefully all of you had a chance to listen to it and made some notes of it. Okay, keep those notes with you. If you didn't understand certain part, that's completely fine. So you may have noticed what was the common theme here. I'm going to ask some volunteers. Scott G, what was the word or the grammar concept that was repeating throughout the paragraph?
You said Scott, right?
Yeah, Scott, you only.
Well, I heard pay say a lot. That's money.
Okay. How were the sentences ending? There was one common thing that they were ending with.
Chahiye.
Chahiye, very good. Chahiye. Chahiye. Okay, awesome. All the most of the sentences were ending with chahiye, and that's the focus for today. That's what Richard Delacy, he's preparing in chapter number 7. Okay, chahiye. So chahiye is basically, it's, if you were to completely translate it, whenever you want to have sentences like wanted or needed, you will see the use of chahiye. Think of an English pattern like you have a noun X needs Y, or X wants Y. Okay, so if I were to go back to our story, wrong. Okay, so if you can mute yourself, I think there'll be no. In just 1 minute, I'm gonna. So this pattern, it could be anything like Ron needs money. Okay, it could be Ron wants fruits or fishes. Okay, or it could be simple like I need time, or they need help. Okay, I'm writing simple sentences, but you can take it to pretty much any level. X needs Y. You can make sentence build-ups further to perform or to sing. Okay, for example, if some of you are singing at the stage, like you can say Donna needs Mike to sing at this stage. We are starting the same sentence simple, but you can continue to build on top of it and make it more complex. Okay, so far so good, right? We are still in English. X needs Y or X wants Y. Okay, I'll start simple, as I said, and we'll make the sentence more complex. Whenever you have a pattern like this, you will translate this pattern in Hindi as, and again, as you know, this is in English subject, verb and object. In Hindi, it's SOV. Okay, so you will write it as X, okay, and then object Y chahiye. However, whenever you have a construction like this from English to Hindi, in Hindi, you will put a postposition after the subject, X ko. Okay, there's some background noise, so give me just 1 minute. I'm gonna make sure it's okay. So whenever you have a structure like this, and when you're translating it or changing it from English to Hindi, the structure becomes X ko Y chahiye. Now there are multiple interpretation of it. One is, that's how the language works. The subject, or it becomes the recipient of the object. Okay, and that's why you use ko along with that. Okay, so X ko Y chahiye. If you practice it, it will come naturally. Ron ko help chahiye. We will translate it, but at least try to say it a few times in your mind, or loud, say it out loud as well. X ko Y chahiye. Okay, and we'll make some sentences, very simple, but I hope it makes sense to you. Okay, the literal translation is to, and to the subject, or let's say to Ron, something is needed. That's how it will completely translate it. So if you want to say Ron needs fruits, okay, Ron needs fruits, the literal translation would be to Ron, fruits are needed or is needed. If there's a one fruit, in Hindi it would be Ron ko fruits chahiye or Ron ko phals chahiye. Okay, that was the pattern that kept repeating throughout the paragraph. Okay, now certain words you may not understand it because the vocabulary you are hearing for the first time, such as shanti, right, which is peace. Certain words you may have understood, like उन्हें एक नई गाड़ी चाहिए. And what is गाड़ी in English? Jackie ji, what is गाड़ी? You have to unmute yourself.
It's a car.
Car. Very good, right? Car. Right? Awesome. Right. So coming back to it, to Ron, fruits are needed. Okay, let's do some more simple examples here. Okay. Certain things you will see in the grammar books, but the nouns, the very simple nouns are being used. I want to stretch it a little bit and make you think that even the common nouns that you will not see, even those are possible. Okay, so let's say you are working in a closed room throughout the day. Okay, pretty obvious for anyone to say, oh, I just need fresh air. I need fresh air. I need some fresh air. How will you say that in Hindi? I want all of you to try it out. I want all of you to write it down using the simple pattern we just tried. So use the Zoom chat feature or Facebook chat to write it down. Okay, and then I need fresh air. If it is hard, just see how others are doing it and I'll help out. Okay. Okay. I want all of you to try it out. Okay, if you don't know the word for fresh air, just use fresh air for now. Okay, good, awesome. I think most of you did it. Okay, let's see. Meetaji, you want to unmute yourself and tell us how will you write it down?
मुझे ताज़ा हवा चाहिए.
Okay, you said मुझे ताज़ा हवा. Very good. I can write it down. मुझे ताज़ा हवा चाहिए. Okay. Or I need fresh air. Or मुझे fresh air चाहिए. Why did you write मुझे here?
Because मुझे is me and co together.
So the word I in Hindi is, as you said, is
मैं,
मैं, and मैं is I. And but at the same time, we said X को Y चाहिए. This thing is clear. Okay, Y is clear, Y is fresh air. But you have मैं. And now we are saying with this subject, you have to add को. Okay? And मैं plus को becomes
मुझे,
मुझे, or you can also say
मुझको,
very good. मुझको. Okay? You can say मुझे or मुझको. मुझको fresh air चाहिए. I'm going to write a table. I think most of you should be familiar, but I'm going to still write the table for you for all the pronouns along with को. Okay, so it's clear. मुझे fresh air चाहिए. Anyone has any questions? Okay, मुझे खुली हवा चाहिए और मुझे ताज़ी हवा चाहिए और मुझे शुद्ध हवा चाहिए. I think those are some of the other ones I'm hearing. मुझे शुद्ध हवा चाहिए. Anyone else? Okay, right. We'll do some more and then I'm gonna give quiz as well. So let's remove it. And now let's say I have something like they need more time. They need more time. I want all of you to try it out. Okay, they need more time. Okay, and folks who are good with Devanagari, I want you to not only translate it, I want you to write it in Devanagari as well. At least if you're comfortable with it, right? So that way it's for intermediate plus, it's a one level above exercise. Okay.
Excuse me, Ashuji.
Uh-huh.
How do you type in Devanagari?
Oh yeah, that's a good question, right? So one option is like, the Google thing, but it will do it. That will do it for you. It's okay. You can use the Google, translate, but then it will translate for you. It will give you the answer directly. You can write in Romanagri. That's fine if you don't have the keyboard. But that's a good thinking.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Yeah.
I-
Awesome.
I don't like the Romanized version, but
Yeah. So either you have to have the keyboard, like the version installed where you can type it, but I understand that could take time. And the other options, if you find online, well, actually, I don't want you to install anything right now. So either I'll send you separately so that we don't end up installing anything. How did you write it, Donna ji? Let's ask them. Because Donna ji is writing in Devanagari. You want
When
to
I'm
unmute?
on my tablet, I have a Hindi keyboard. On my computer here, I have to use Google because I don't have any other method.
Yeah. On the phone, it's easier because that they
Right.
think-
Yeah, you can install a keyboard real easy.
Yeah. No problem.
Ashuji,
Uh-huh.
there's a link in the Google Hindi Drive
Okay.
on how to install a keyboard and a beginner's tip for writing in Devanagari.
Okay, so basically in the tiny.cc Hindi University page, go to Hindi resources. I think you can post it there as well in the chat, and then that will find it. Anyway, coming back to it, they need more time, but for that you'll need more time. Basically, that's what it is. Like you cannot install it right now. Okay, let's see. Tisina ji, you want to take it? How will you say it? They need more time. X को Y चाहिए. Okay, you can unmute yourself. Okay, if this energy you are not there, Anders, you want to do it? X को Y चाहिए, they need more time. Okay,
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Go for it.
So they need more time.
Mhm.
Okay. I'm not sure how to say more. Unhe sai chahiye.
Unhe, what is they? They is?
Unhe.
Mm-hmm. Unhe. Okay, time is?
Samai.
Samay. Unhe samay, and then?
Chahiye.
Okay, unhe samay chahiye. Awesome. And what is more time?
I don't know.
Okay. It's और उन्हें और समय चाहिए. Okay. You can also say उन्हें कुछ और समय चाहिए. A little bit more. They need a little bit more time. उन्हें और समय चाहिए. And how did you come up with उन्हें here?
They plus ko.
Very good. वे plus को. So they is वे, and when you add को to it, it becomes उन्हें और उनको. They both are same. उन्हें और उनको. Okay. उनको समय चाहिए. Any questions? Anyone so far? No questions? Okay.
Yes, just to confirm, Ashu,
Uh-huh.
unko and unhen is the same?
It's the same thing. It's the same
Okay.
thing. Yeah. Unko is exactly the same thing. Yeah. Awesome. Now, what else? So I'm gonna make it a free flow. I'm gonna give all of you about 3 to 5 minutes. Okay. Don't look at don't look at each other's sentences. Okay. Just think about where you can use on a day-to-day basis. Okay. You can think about yourself also, like mujhko why chahiye or something. Okay. You can think about some of your friends or relatives or anybody. Okay. And make at least some sentences and post it so that way I can read it. Try to make variety like of nouns for why. That's where it gets interesting. Like typically Hindi books will not say, oh mujhe samay chahiye or mujhe madad chahiye, help, I need help, right? But those are the ones that you use more frequently when you're traveling to India or when you are going somewhere, like, or something like mujhe inspiration chahiye, but it will not come to you right away. Oh, you know what, I can write this word also, that I need inspiration, or mujhe motivation chahiye, right? You don't need to know the Hindi word for motivation or inspiration right away, but you need to have this tool to be able to use it. Yeah. Or sometimes like I need your time, mujhe aapka samay chahiye, right? It's simple, now you hear it, but when you're speaking it, is it coming seamlessly or not, right? That's the key. Okay. When you're traveling and you forgot your charger, you need charger, right? So mujhe charger chahiye. It's simple, very simple, but like it's a handy tool. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna stop speaking. I'm gonna give you guys time so to think about. Okay, awesome. So think about different kind of sentences that you can use this pattern on, and then write it down. Okay. मुझे नंदिनी जी से मिलना चाहिए. Okay, good word. मुझे भी. Okay, मुझे. Okay, keep writing it. I'm gonna read it. And as I keep saying, don't be afraid of making mistake. This is the platform where you want to mistake and learn from it, right? Okay, awesome. Let's see how you all are doing. Okay. Somebody, okay, मुझे आम खाने चाहिए और मुझे आम चाहिए. मेरे कुत्ते को पानी चाहिए. Awesome. My dog needs water. मुझे समोसा और चाय चाहिए. Okay, great. मुझे भी. मुझे हिंदी की किताबें चाहिए. Okay. मेरे दोस्त को वीज़ा चाहिए. Okay, that's great. मुझे पार्ट टाइम जॉब चाहिए, मुझे समय चाहिए, मुझे बारिश नहीं चाहिए और मुझे सूरज चाहिए. ओके, मुझे डायरेक्शन चाहिए. दिस इज अमेजिंग. उन्हें कुछ नहीं चाहिए. ओके, ज्यादा इज नॉट इनकरेक्ट. मुझे ज्यादा समय चाहिए. यू कैन यूज इट. यस, यू कैन यूज दैट वन. ओके, लेट्स सी. मुझे नए कपड़े चाहिए. मुझे मेरी ट्रिप के लिए पैसे चाहिए. ब्रिटेन को सनशाइन चाहिए. दिस इज ग्रेट. मेरे दोस्त को मदद चाहिए. मेरे भाई को उसकी दवा चाहिए. दवा इज मेडिसिन. ओके, वेरी गुड. दिस इज वेरी गुड. जैकी जी, बगीचे को पानी चाहिए. द गार्डन नीड्स वाटर. राइट, सो change it. You don't have to use like मुझे or उन्हें. You can expand it to other pronouns as well. दुनिया को शांति चाहिए. Good one. And that's what Richard Delacy using as well. Now if you hear this paragraph again, you know, you will immediately spot it, right? About how, and you'll see the difference, like especially folks who had difficulty understanding the paragraph when we read it again toward the end of the class. Okay, very good. Jackie ji saying मुझे देवनागरी कीबोर्ड चाहिए. Okay. या हमें जानना चाहिए कि आपकी छुट्टी कैसी थी. ओके, awesome. Anyway, so all good. This is great. Okay, if you didn't get a chance to try it out, I definitely encourage you to. Any questions so far? Anybody is running into like this mental block? Oh, I don't know what to do. And be honest, because that's what will help me break it down further. Right? How did you do, Tom G? Tom?
Yes, Ashu ji.
How
Acha.
are you? अच्छा है.
Shukriya.
हाँ, कैसा चल रहा है? What did you write?
मुझे और पैसे चाहिए.
Okay, मुझे और पैसे चाहिए. Great. What else? आपको और क्या चाहिए? Okay, very good. Anders ji, thank you so much. Anders? Yes, Anders, I think you can unmute yourself. Let me unmute you, Anders. I think. Okay, I think you are unmuted, Anders. Okay, I'll come. Okay, go for it. If you can hear me, okay. Otherwise, I'm gonna come back to you. Anyone else? Any questions? Right. Okay, awesome. So I think this is great. मेरे भाई को singer चाहिए. What is it? Lion or something?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, I see. Okay, good. Anand ji, you can type it if there is no sound. और मुझे अभी डोसा चाहिए. Okay, that's good. Okay, awesome. So this is all great. Okay, so you saw how everyone is sort of coming up with it. I just didn't do one table, and I can do it now. This is for everyone. So it's basically when you have all the pronouns that we have मैं, which is I, and when you add को to it, it becomes मुझे और मुझको. मुझको, or you can also say मुझे. Okay. Similarly, when you have तुम, which is your you, this is I, this is you. When you add को to it, becomes the with o, मैं, and then तुमको. Okay, तुमको क्या चाहिए? What do you need? Okay, तुमको. You can also say तुझको. So ta with o, and then j with k and o. तुझको. So it's तुझको, and then तुमको. And then मुझको, in case if you are having difficulty reading देवनागरी. मुझको, तुमको, तुझको, and then it's basically he, she. That's basically वह, and वह becomes
Usko.
उसको. Very good. उसको. उसको. उसको, or you can say उसे. Okay. And then it also means like, you know, if you're writing it यह becomes
Isko.
very good. इसको. यह becomes इसको. इसको. Okay, and then we have B is hum, and hum becomes, I think it should be straightforward, हमको. Okay, हमको. There will be a lot of Hindi songs with this हमको. Right, so you know, if you search it, you will just bombarded with a lot of them. Okay, U is also आप, so if you want to make it more formal, it's आपको. आपको, right? So it's a, and per, and then curve with a. आपको, sorry. आपको, curve with o. Okay. And then similarly, they, the plural of usko or isko. I'm going to write it down actually, so that way. So then we have way, which is they, and that becomes unko. Unko or उन्हें. उनको. उनको, and then इनको. They, and then these. These. Okay. These becomes इनको. That's nothing but ye. It's like this, that, these, those, and for all of them we are putting ko next to it. So यह becomes you know, इसको, and वह becomes उसको, वे becomes उनको, and ये becomes इनको. अब इनको क्या चाहिए? Like, what do they need? What do these people need now? Right? Like, so you know, if it is said in a certain way, you can make sense of it. Okay, so now I hope it was useful. I hope, you know, you were able to I didn't do a lot of examples, but at least my goal was to give you some pattern and then some familiarization with, like, you know, that it can be used for any possible pronouns. And, you know, as some of you mentioned, like, you know, you can use different kind of, like, you know, nouns as well, like bagiche ko pani chahiye. Okay, which is like the garden needs water. Duniya ko shanti chahiye, the world needs peace. Okay, you can use interrogative as well. Aapko kya chahiye? What do you need? Okay, or you can use mujhe, to me kuch nahi chahiye, I do not need anything, kuch nahi. Okay, and then similarly, the way Richard Delacy wrote it, मुझे कुछ नहीं. Okay, he said मुझे बहुत कुछ नहीं चाहिए, I don't need a lot, मुझे बहुत कुछ नहीं चाहिए, the way he said it. Okay, so what we'll do is, I'm going to share my screen again, and who would like to volunteer reading this time? Someone who didn't get a chance to read before, the Devanagari script. Okay, read it, and I really want to get observations from people about before and after. Okay, who would like to read it? Nandini ji, you want to go for it?
Oh no, not after they read so well.
Radhika ji, you want to read it?
Radhika is not around, I think.
Okay, I thought she's here. I read the comment. Who would like to read it? The Devanagari script.
Okay, I say that. मुझे नंदिनी से अल्फोंसा आम चाहिए.
No, मुझे भी.
Zarur bejungi.
All right, so let me share my screen, and in the meantime, I'm hoping, let's see. Let me share it. Let me see, how do I share screen? Okay. Let's see who would like to volunteer it. Anyone is fine.
I can give it a go.
One more time. I couldn't hear you.
I was saying I could give it a go if you make it a bit bigger for me,
Okay,
Ashdaf.
I can make it bigger. Is it better or still?
I'm still a bit fuzzy because I've got the wrong glasses on, but I'll go slow.
I can make it bigger like this. It's going to be a little bit fuzzy, but I'm going to move my screen as you
No,
do.
that's worse.
Okay, worst. Okay. Try this one.
Varifocals are not good when they're out of range, you know.
Okay, no
A
problem.
little bit bigger than that would be brilliant.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah, leave it there. I can probably do that.
All right, I think hopefully it should work.
Okay. Namaste dosto. Jaise mere zindagi bahut acha hai. Mujhe bahut kuch nahi chahiye. Parik. I don't know that word.
Diksha.
Pariksha में मुझको अच्छा number चाहिए और हो
हाँ.
और हाँ आप भी मुझे चाय चाहिए मेरे भाई की बहुत पैसे I think चाहिए और उन्होंने एक नई गाड़ी चाहिए तुमने क्या चाहिए पैसे शांति जिंदगी में कैसे शांति नहीं चाहिए I missed that word, sorry. Dunya में सब लोगों की शांति चाहिए सब मुझे बहुत कुछ नहीं चाहिए.
Awesome.
That's the little mantras that get me when
No. I'm glad you tried it despite the not the right glasses. So thank you so much.
No, I'll be another week or so before I get them back.
Awesome. So I want to hear from observation from people before and after, especially from beginners. Okay, and if you want to read it again, I can read it this time. Okay, without sharing it, listen to it again and tell me if you hear, it like what sort of, if you can understand this this paragraph well or not. Okay, he's saying Kavita ko kya chahiye? That's a title. What does Kavita want? नमस्ते दोस्तों, वैसे मेरी जिंदगी बहुत अच्छी है, मुझे बहुत कुछ नहीं चाहिए. परीक्षा में मुझको अच्छे नंबर चाहिए और हाँ, अभी मुझे चाय चाहिए. मेरे भाई को बहुत पैसे चाहिए और उन्हें एक नई गाड़ी चाहिए. तुम्हें क्या चाहिए? पैसे, शांति. जिंदगी में किसे शांति नहीं चाहिए? दुनिया में सब लोगों को शांति चाहिए ना. बस मुझे बहुत कुछ नहीं चाहिए. Okay. So I hope you saw the repetitive pattern of Chahiye. What else? Who found it like the understanding was slightly different or better after we went through the grammar? Anyone would like to share your observation?
Yeah, so it's still a little difficult for me to hear and understand. However, I believe now, whereas before I think I would be very lost, now I think that I could read through it slowly and understand and get the meaning pretty well.
What the words that was bothering you, such as like परीक्षा में अच्छे number चाहिए, So the pariksha was like, I don't know what pariksha is. And even though I know acha, but like if I don't know the pariksha, it kind of, the rest of the meaning is lost, that I need more numbers or better marks in the exam. Is that what it is? Huh?
Yes.
Okay. Anyone else? So it's sort of, some vocabulary is important basically, right? So, or maybe if somebody is using the word, आपकी परीक्षा कैसी थी, and if you don't know the vocabulary word, okay, you can probably pause them. Okay, 1 minute रुकिए, और परीक्षा का मतलब क्या है, right? Maybe like there is one more step in between. Like if you're speaking with a native speaker, and if they use a completely new word, maybe that sort of extra confidence to kind of take a pause and like, एक बार धीरे बोलिए, either you tell them like speak slowly, okay, और फिर से बोलिए, speak again, okay, धीरे बोलिए, फिर से बोलिए, and if you get the word, इसका मतलब क्या है, okay, what does it mean, परीक्षा का मतलब, and then sort of it will help you process it. So not only you spoke again in Hindi, you took time to make sense of the sentence. Yeah. Anyone else? That's a great one though. Yeah. Anyone else? JDJ, I'm assuming you understood it before and after both times. Anyone completely beginner, you want to share your observation and feel comfortable? Even if it was like, difficult both times, that's completely okay. Okay. Meekji, how was it for you?
It was good, Ashuji. So actually I got it before and I got it after.
Amazing. Great. Awesome. Fine. So I'm going to shift it a little bit. I'm going to start like, or maybe, what I can do is I can make it a little bit harder. Okay. We only have 10 minutes left, and I want to at least give you the preview of what's the. So let's say you're watching cricket, and India versus England. Okay, England is like chasing, and we're in a situation where they need like 4 more runs on 2 balls remaining. Okay, how would you do that, right? I want all of you to, this is a scenario, okay? I want all of you to think about how will you say that in Hindi. I don't want to write it in English because I want you to think about it. You are watching the game, okay? And you want to make it a longer one. If I write it, you will just literally translate it. So, okay, who would like to go for it? And if you don't follow cricket, that's okay. You can change it to. Okay. If you don't follow cricket, you can change it to soccer or football. And think about like they need to score. Let's say in the last 1 minute, they need to score. Let's say two more goals. In case.
Follow me.
1 minute, 1 minute. Okay. Who? Okay. Anyone is sharing the answer, you can say I want to go for it. Otherwise, when I hear
Can I try that, Ashuji?
yes, go for it. Go for it.
दो गेंदों में 4 दौड़ लगाया.
Just use runs. It's okay. 4 runs. So yes, keep going. One more time.
4 दौड़ लगाया.
Okay. So I say just use this word run. It's okay. It's used pretty commonly. Even when you're using Hindi, you don't have to say daud. You can just say 4 runs. Balls, I think I understood it. 2 गेंदों में कितने रन चाहिए? Okay. Anyone else? Good though. Definitely. Anyone else? Okay, Jackie ji. You have to unmute yourself.
Well, I always forget the co. So
It's
I'll cheat a
okay.
bit. So England co.
England co.
Char runs. Balls. The do balls purred. Chahiye.
Okay. इंग्लैंड को 2 balls में 4 रन चाहिए.
Oh.
To do what? To
Jeet.
So say it full completely.
Oh. England co. Do balls per char runs. Jeetna Chahiye.
Okay, so you will say, yeah, awesome, right? So what did you say was X को Y चाहिए, England को under G. You want to try it out? Maybe because I want to hear from some of the advanced folks as well. Under G. And if I can't hear under G, I think there was some make G. You wanted to try because under G was having some audio problem. Make Ankush, yeah. England needs 4 more runs on 2 balls to win the game.
इंग्लैंड को जीतने के लिए
इंग्लैंड को
जीतने के लिए
मैच जीतने के लिए ओके ऑसम फॉर विनिंग द गेम मैच जीतने के लिए यस 4
रन्स
यस कीप गोइंग
4 रन्स 2 बॉल्स पर
और
चाहिए.
Very good, right? Awesome. So you can see it, right? You can do the live commentary with this pattern, right? And then if it cricket, you don't follow cricket, you can simply say England को मैच जीतने के लिए you can say 5 मिनट में and then you can say 2 goals करने चाहिए और चाहिए that they need 2 more goals to win the game in the last 5 minutes of the game. Yeah. So I want you to again, the homework exercise here is basically for everyone. It's a very simple pattern, but it's usually we limit ourselves to very, very basic use cases. Okay, so I want you to, in the homework exercise, you want to start small, okay, but you continue to build on top of it. Like for example, I could have just wrote this sentences like England को 4 run चाहिए, England को 4 run चाहिए, and that I would have ended the sentence right there. But I don't want you to do that. I want all of you to write something small, then think about for what, and think about what else you can add within that sentence. Yeah, and if you have having difficulty, work with me, send me in the WhatsApp group, you can post it, and then we will definitely help you make it bigger. Yeah, I couldn't cover, but I can tell you what I'll be covering in the next class, which is the very interesting one. Somehow it didn't come before. A thing called which you use in English also pretty frequently, interrogative along with additional keyword, like what else, okay, or when else, okay, who else, similarly like how else. Sounds simple, but it will just help you. Or where else. Very simple, but when you hear it in the conversation, I want you to get comfortable understanding the pattern about when these keywords are used in Hindi. So that's we will cover in the next class. I want to give proper time on that one. Because we have not, even though it's simple, we have not covered it for any of the intermediate plus as well. So it'll be useful for pretty much everyone across the board. If there are no questions, we'll probably stop the broadcast, okay? And I'll want to take some time and go over the Discord